So customization is going to be a very big deal in Anthem, and that extends all the way to the actual cosmetic look of your Javelin. Remember, there's going to be 4 classes in this game, so a wide variety on offer for sure here. And then also, it's going to extend to your gameplay style. How do you want to play? What type of weapons do you want to equip for your Javelin? And so on. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Robbie here with Open World Games. I hope you guys are doing good today. And yes, if you're like me, you are totally hyped for Anthem. You know, I had the chance to actually go hands-on with this game at EA Play, and I had a total freaking blast. The controls were absolutely amazing, so I honestly cannot wait for the full version to finally release here in February of 2019. If you don't know that release date, that is going to be the release date. But I did find out some things with my time at EA Play and with the developers, you know, of Anthem. So let's dive into those details while we take a look at some of the customization options on offer. Here we get to see some of the various skins that are available for the Ranger class. Of course, remember, like I said beforehand, you can expect to customize all of your Javelins as you go and expect different skins dependent on the class you are playing with. And of course, there's going to be 4 of them: Colossus, Interceptor, Storm, and then what we're seeing right now, which is the Ranger class. So yeah, an important thing to note here is that this is, of course, not Destiny 2, so cosmetic items will not be single use. That was a really big concern from a lot of you guys wondering if they're going to make that mistake. Will cosmetic items be reusable or will it be single use? Don't worry, if you unequip your skin, apparently you're going to be able to keep it and reuse it again, which is definitely the wisest decision, considering that's how a bunch of other RPGs work anyway. Now, of course, we're seeing a wide variety of different options here. Some of them look really cool, of course. This one is badass, in my opinion. Let me know, by the way, which skin you like the most out of all of them that we are seeing here. But if you're wondering, a lot of the customization in this game extends beyond the actual skins. Of course, you can actually get unique helmets, chest pieces, and the like for your Javelin. So it doesn't just extend out to, you know, a paint job, if you will. You can actually go out there and find like a super rare helmet, and everyone on your team and your friends can be like, where in the heck did you find that helmet? I need that helmet ASAP. And then, of course, you can go on an adventure, go to Stronghold, try to defeat a boss, and then obtain the gear you are looking for. Now, something to note about going after gear and loot in this game. By the way, that smash move is absolutely awesome for the Ranger. I'm just saying that. But, you know, if you're seeking out gear and stuff like that, you may actually obtain items for a Javelin you are currently not piloting. So, for example, if I defeat, you know, a boss, I may get something for the Storm Javelin when I'm actually piloting a Ranger Javelin. And this really does encourage players to experiment and try out the different Javelins, which makes total sense. And I think that's going to be absolutely a good time jumping around the different classes, trying to really level up all of our Javelins and really learning the different gameplay styles with each one. But yeah, also collecting those badass skins along the way. Here we see a more darker toned skin with the red, white, and black. And then moving on, we have kind of the polar opposite here, which is the white Javelin with the red accents and the black accents as well, which looks pretty cool. A lot of this stuff does remind me of some of the customization on offer from Mass Effect, which, by the way, I loved the controls in Mass Effect Andromeda, and you could really feel some major improvements on those when playing Anthem. And here's one of the more wild looks to your Javelin. More of a bright purple, vibrant color with those green accents. It just looks crazy, and that's one of those Javelins that would definitely stick out on the battlefield when engaging enemies. And then back to what was shown earlier. Now, this one is really cool looking. It's got the gold accents with some of the red look to it as well. Really looks freaking awesome. Then that silver also just pops. But as you can see, you can get different shoulder pads. Of course, you can get different chest pieces and different types of helmets as well as you go and, you know, build up your javelin and collect. But yeah, out of all of these, let me know which one is your favorite. Post a comment down below. Some really cool customization options for sure. Now, check this out right here. These are some of the unique skins you can actually get by pre-ordering the Legion of Dawn edition of Anthem. And then also, I believe these are also awarded to those that pre-order the standard edition as well. So this is something really cool that you can get in on. Looks pretty badass. I'm going to include all of the details in the description below if you want to check out these skins and how to actually obtain those. So go get it, guys. Check it out if you're interested in that one. Now, something else a lot of you guys were wondering was, will we be seeing melee weapons for our javelins? Well, we did get a sneak peek of this in the Anthem cinematic. As you can see here, if we rewind this one here and slow this down, we have our Ranger class javelin who is holding some sort of electrical baton. So yes, it looks like we will be able to find and seek out some really cool melee weapons and further customize our javelin with a wide assortment of melee moves and weapons. Now, I did actually get to try the Ranger class javelin with, I believe, this melee weapon, and it was freaking awesome because you just dive down from your hover position, activate his melee move from the air, and you can cause absolute carnage once you make contact with the ground and cause like an area effect electrical move with the Ranger class. It is freaking awesome. One of my favorite moves again in the game. I'm curious to see what other types of melee weapons we could be obtaining in Anthem, because I do think that they do need to offer a wide assortment of melee weapons for sure. And it looks like there's going to be different moves per javelin, dependent on, you know, what type of javelin you have, what type of melee weapon you get. And it sounds like also a lot of you guys are wondering if you can customize your ultra move, you know, the move where you hold LB and RB together. Will you be able to, you know, do more with that? Sounds like that's going to be pretty much set in stone from what was told at EA Play. We'll see if they do decide to extend upon that down the road. But a lot of the customization, they said, comes with the wide assortment of weapons you'll be looting and finding throughout the world. And then, of course, what we saw with the actual customization on offer right here. And this looks pretty in-depth. But honestly, if I can go back and revisit the subject of customizing your ultras, I do hope they do eventually offer something where you can customize your ultra moves after the in-game. You know, once you reach max rank, I do hope they have something in there where you can further really go in there and keep going with your javelin. Of course, remember, you will be able to access all classes throughout your experience through one playthrough. So I think a lot of us are going to be addicted to really visiting, or, you know, I guess you would call them secondary javelins, and making them into something special. Like, for example, if you're neglecting the Colossus, you're going to want to go back and revisit your Colossus and really build him up near the end game. So it sounds like that's something that's going to be their goal in Anthem, and it sounds like it could be a lot of fun. But yeah, guys, there it is. A look at Anthem and the wide assortment of customization on offer for both the, you know, cosmetics and then, of course, gameplay styles. I'm really curious to see what they do again with all the melee stuff. A lot of you guys want to get up close and personal when you are in combat, and I don't blame you guys. So hopefully we do see some weapons out there that we can collect for our, you know, melee-centric play styles. But guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned here to Open World Games for more Anthem and Open World game goodness, and I will see you guys soon enough in the world of Anthem.